Just being straightforward, I don't have a fancy introduction for this video, to be honest. I was feeling like my haunted doll Davorin was feeling a little left out and needed some quality time with me. I was like, Davorin, do you want to watch a movie with me and we can do a spirit box session about it afterwards? And he was like, yeah. We watched the movie The Witch, about a dark occult witchcraft in the 16th century, and he is a warlock who practiced dark occult witchcraft in the 16th century. So I was like, you would probably find this movie really interesting. And we are going to do a spirit box session, and I'm going to ask him what he thought about the movie, and we're just going to talk about it. Before we start this video, I'm going to do a very basic plot summary of the movie. This movie debuted in 2015, and it is about a Puritan family who immigrated from England in the 16th century to settle in New England in America. They were part of a community of other Puritans, and they were like, we want to break free of this community and just go off on our own and do our own little Puritan thing with our own little family. And so they did. And things were going fine until there was a witch who lived in the woods. And she was causing some mischief. And it did not have a happy ending for this family. The characters of that movie are William, the father, Catherine, the mother, Thomasine, the daughter, the oldest daughter, the son, Caleb, the twins, Mercy and Jonas, and baby Samuel. I have my questions right here, and I am going to use my dowsing rods to communicate, and I'm going to turn on my spirit box. We are going to use the Necrophonic app today. So Davorin, did you like the movie The Witch? Yeah? Yeah, you did? Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie, I don't really like horror movies, but I think I've been watching so many paranormal investigations on YouTube, and I have haunted dolls myself. So over the years, I got desensitized, and like all my life, I was like, I don't like horror movies. I don't like it. It's too scary. But I've watched 2 horror movies recently, and I was like, I'm fine. So I think I unlocked a superpower. Now I'm just okay with watching horror movies. Anyways, that's besides the point. I liked the movie. I liked it. And I'm glad you liked it too. Was the movie realistic to your time period? Looks like? No? He's saying no. Interesting. Okay, well, he is from the Balkans in the 16th century, and we're talking about the Puritans, who were very, very, very deep and devout in their faith in Jesus Christ. And so his lifetime in the Balkans may have been very, very different from what the Puritan experience might have been in America. So maybe that's it. Do you think that's what is the reason why it's different than your time period? I don't know. Okay, cool. Would people from your time period, from your community in the Balkans, find this movie believable? He is saying no. Okay, interesting. I mean, it is a fiction movie, and the witchcraft in the movie was really, really diabolical and heavily fictionalized to make the movie more interesting. Did this movie remind you of your own lifetime at all?
Here.
Here?
No.
No. He's saying yes. Okay, that's good. So I keep looking down because I'm holding dowsing rods and I have my questions right here. And I'm not a fancy YouTuber. I can't like memorize the questions off the top of my head. So I will literally be looking down a lot and holding these dowsing rods. So, I mean, I don't want this video to be awkward, but it already is. It's fine. If you could give the character Thomasine one piece of advice at the beginning of the movie, what would it be? I know that's not a yes or no question, but think about it. Do you have any advice? What would you give Thomasine? Any advice? Do you... Oh my god. So would you give any advice to Thomasine? Yeah? Would you give her any advice? Yeah. Would you be able to answer on the Spirit Box app?
Was that you?
Was that you? What advice would you give her? Haunted? Next question? You ready for the next question then? In the movie, there was, because of the diabolical witchcraft that the witch was doing upon this family, there was understandably a lot of fear. So, do you think, no? Do you think the fear caused more damage than the evil forces? What do you think, Davorin? Yeah, totally. I agree. I think the evil forces caused way more damage than the fear itself. Because fear can be controlled, but a diabolical witch who is trying to go after you and causing complete and utter destruction in your life, that's a little bit hard to overcome unless you yourself are a dark occult witchcraft witch. Which they weren't because they're Puritans. Do you think did distrust destroy the family? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were at each other's throats, and it was not a good situation. They turned on each other. So they did have a goat on the farm named Black Phillip. He was very mischievous. What? And the twins of the movie, Mercy and Jonah, they like to talk to this goat, Black Phillip. So, do you think Black Phillip was manipulating the family? Was he manipulating them? No? I think he might have been. I think he did, though. I mean, he wasn't a regular goat. I think he was part of the witch's familiars, and the goat, Black Phillip, he just like kind of infiltrated into the family and, you know, whispered stuff to the twins and stuff. Yeah. It was not a good goat to have. Black Phillip was violent. Like, he literally woke up and chose violence on multiple occasions. Would Thomasine have been accused of witchcraft in your era? Okay. So do you think in your era, realistically, besides the plot of the movie, do you think a lot of people would have heard her out and given her a chance to explain herself and what's going on? Do you think so? No? Okay. Do you think the character of William, was he a good father? What do you think, Davorin? No? I have a differing opinion because while I was watching the movie, I was like, this guy is genuine and sincere and he is trying his best. No? No? He's not a good father? Okay. And he is trying his best to take care of his family and hear out his daughter Thomasine and trying to keep the peace with everyone in the family from tearing each other at the throat. And he did lie a little bit at the beginning of the film about some silver cup that he had to sell, but it was only because he was trying to provide for his family. So I personally think that William was a good father, but it's okay. No? But it's totally cool that we have a different opinion. Was the mother, Catherine, simply grieving, or was she just becoming really irrational and just completely losing her shit? Do you think she was just grieving? No. I think part of it was grieving, but she started really losing it after a while. So do you think she was just going crazy? Yeah, me too. Do you think that this movie got anything right or wrong about witchcraft, dark occult magic in the 16th century? You don't know? Kind of? Was it like some of it was accurate? Do you think some of it was accurate? He's not sure. Maybe not sure, but maybe it's like the answer is more complicated than that, because he did practice necromancy and occult magic and talk to spirits when he was alive, and bone magic and blood magic and all that stuff. I don't really know much about that. I have an inkling of what dark magic entails, but I'm not a witch myself, so I don't know, and I don't practice witchcraft and do magic. If you were a character in this movie and you were part of this family, do you think you would have survived in the end? What do you think? Do you think you would have survived in the end? He's not sure. This one is kind of moving though. I think he's gonna say no. I think he's leaning towards maybe, but it's sounding like he's saying no. He's saying no? Are you saying no? Okay. The movie was very, very Shakespearean, meaning that like, you know, like the Shakespearean tragedies, and spoiler alert, all the characters die. All the characters die except Thomasine, and at the end she has a little adventure and goes off into the woods and may have joined a coven and might have done a little levitating. I'm just dazing off and like trying to see if I can hear anything from the Spirit Box app. A lot of the times I ask the question and I'm so transfixed on the answer from the dowsing rods that I forget to listen to the Spirit Box app. So I will go back and listen to all the answers and see if I can pick up anything interesting that I missed. Is there anything else you want to add, Davorin? Anything? Would you recommend this movie for my viewers of my YouTube channel? Do you think they should watch the movie too? Why not? I mean, people who watch my YouTube channel, they're into paranormal things. So they probably would be really interested in this movie. Do you just... Is it because the witchcraft wasn't accurate and you want them to know an accurate depiction of witchcraft? No. Oh, that was an immediate no. Okay. I wonder why he's not recommending this movie. Do you think if I were in the movie as a character, do you think I would have survived? Yes? Davorin! You're giving me way too much credit. I honestly don't think I would have survived. Honestly. But that's sweet. Thank you. So before we end this video, Davorin, is there anything else you would want to say? Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Is there anything else you want to say? You can try to say it on the spirit box. Anything? Any last words, Davorin? Do you want to see if you can give me an image on this app, the Ghost Tube Seer app, of the last thing that you want to say? I'm going to give you a second and let's see if you are able to generate something. You might not. I might edit this part out. Oh, damn. That was fast. Okay. And I will also put this screenshot on the screen as well. That's a very angry man. Does that mean that there was a lot of stress and strife and anger and evilness in this movie that caused so much pain for this family? Is that what you mean? Yeah? Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for letting me know that. And thank you so much for spending quality time with me as well. I really did appreciate spending this quality time with you and expanding more my horizons in my film watching repertoire. And honestly, I think it was a really, really good movie. I would actually recommend it to my viewers to watch as well. So before we end this video, he showed me a rainbow. Oh, what is that? Like a rainbow in outer space. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Davorin. I would like to ask you guys, if you have made it to the end of this video, let me know. Have you ever seen this movie? Comment down yes or no. And if you have not seen this movie yet, do you think you would watch this movie? Comment yes or no down below. And thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you next time. Bye.